One of the most important things that we try to stress and educate is never ever put any kind of chemical in a food container.
Okay.
Always keep it in its original container. And oftentimes I have seen in the past, people have actually taken something as simple as Gatorade bottles, and they'll put antifreeze.
So which one has the Gatorade and which one has the antifreeze?
This is actual Gatorade, and this one's actually antifreeze.
They are identical.
Very scary. And then we also have things like Gatorade and Winter Water.
You could not tell them apart.
And one thing that I talk to parents about, because sometimes they'll look at it, they'll judge it and say, oh, I can tell this is what it is. But we need to think like that child.
Yes, a child couldn't tell.
Right. You know, we're looking at 2, 3, 4, 5-year-old children.
Sure.
They identify this container for what it is.
Yes.
They see the color, they see the shape, it's something to drink.
Yes.
And that's what they go after, and they'll drink it. And a lot of times parents will use things like the incident, you know, just a clear water bottle. Sometimes I've seen bleach in it, or even a glass. You know, some bleach water mix, lots of different chemicals that are in the house that are clear, and they leave them in there for what reason I couldn't tell you.
Sure.
And then the child finds it, they pick it up. And
Yeah. Well, maybe they think they're recycling the bottle, which is a good thing to recycle, but just not in this way.
Exactly.
Yeah. How about, I mean, I've even heard of some parents actually calling medicine candy for little ones
And that's
to get them
something,
to take it.
Exactly, and that's something that we really strongly encourage parents not to do. Never refer to medication as candy. As you can see here, we have like miniature M&Ms. We have a tiny little red M&M here, and then you take something as simple as Sudafed.
This is the real pseudoephedrine. You have to sign over to get that. And this little M&M, hold it up if you would, Dally. I think the camera can see it. It is unmistakable. A child would never know. And that's some strong stuff.
Right.
Yeah. So what do we do then? What would you say, when is the proper time to call poison control once you think your child may have ingested something?
Anytime, if it even comes across your mind, should I call poison control? Is this something that has my son or daughter or even your spouse has consumed? You call poison control. Don't hesitate, don't wait.
Why do people wait?
Sometimes they feel like they may be bothering us. It's not a real big issue, or, you know, I don't think they really got a hold of it. They had it, they were playing with it, the lid was loose,
or
a number of
not
different
so
things.
much of it.
Right. And that's the thing, we want people to, you know, feel free to call us. We want you to call us, we want you to get that peace of mind. The ladies that work there are wonderful. They do a great job of what they do, and I always tell people, you know, that's what they're there for. If you think that child has been poisoned, even the slightest bit, call us. Reassurance is very important for parents. We will walk you through it and keep an eye, and we'll call you back, and we'll make sure that you know, hey, how are they doing, what's going on, okay, we need to do this.
When my kids were little, we did call one time and got wonderful service. Finally, what message would you like to get out then about, is it more about awareness of what not to do and how things can be mistaken?
When it comes to lookalikes, a lot of it is just don't put it in food containers. Be aware of what's going on. A lot of times we have to think like that child. As adults, you know, there's sometimes good reasons for what we do, but as the child, they don't know the difference. So don't put it in food containers. Keep it in its original container. And if they're poisoned, call 1-800-222-1222.
It's an easy number, and every parent should know it.
Yes.
Dally, thank you so much for your time. We appreciate it. We'll be right back.